up, DC Nation? Welcome back to another video on Justice League Unlimited. And guys, stay checking out Season 3, Episode 10, titled Far From Home. Now guys, last episode, we had Grudge Match, where all these different superheroes, super women, went against each other. Huntress, Black Canary, Hot Girl, Vixen, and Wonder Woman, and they went against Roulette in this like cage fight. It was actually really cool. Great episode. A detour episode. We didn't get really that much progress on the Leechia Doom story, but maybe we'll get that progress in this episode, or maybe this new episode will be another detour episode. Either way, I'm excited. And yeah guys, before we get to this episode, make sure you follow my socials: Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. They all have the same username, lowercase DC_enthusiast1. Also, go check out my website, DCenthusiast.com, where you can watch all my full episode reactions, including the one for this episode. And yeah, guys, your latest reaction to Justice League Unlimited starts now.
This stinks, Brainy. I hate running
Huh.
fight. They'll never think to look for us here. That gives us a chance.
Braniac 5? Dude, Bouncy Boy.
There's only the two of us.
Leechia superheroes. We're in the future. Okay.
The histories say 3 heroes came to the future, but only 2 of them ever made it home.
Okay. Dude, pause that. Dude, this is interesting. Like, we are already starting out this episode on a great note. The Leechia superheroes in the far future, and now I understand why the episode is styled Far From Home. A hero from the past will be transported to the future, and they'll struggle to make it home. Now, which hero that'll be, I'm not sure. They said 3 heroes. When I think of heroes from the past hanging out with the Leechia superheroes, I think of Superman. He was the first one to do it, then his cousin, Supergirl. But who is the 3rd hero? Is it another superhero in the Superman family, or maybe a different superhero entirely? I'm not sure, but I'm excited. Let's go, Supergirl. That was a cool image. Damn. Oh. Zeta. Is that, yeah. You know what, I still haven't watched the Zeta Project. I know. You guys are probably like, why haven't you watched it yet? It's a good show. Dude, I just haven't had time to watch it. And I watched Batman Beyond, and then I told myself I was going to watch the Zeta Project to catch up for the penultimate episode. I didn't do that. I don't know, some of the show, it's turning me off. Like, I tried to watch the first episode, and I'm just not as interested in it. But still, I do like the continuity here. These are like Zeta robots, and instead of the actual villains, the Zeta robots turn into the villains, and maybe this was like training, or maybe not. Maybe these robots are actually sent to go after the superheroes like Supergirl and John Stewart the Green Lantern, but either way, I love how the DCAU maintains its continuity all the time. Oh yeah, so this is a training montage, if you'll say. Alright, we got Blockbuster and Atomic Skull. I don't know, just seeing those Zeta robots reminded me so much of that Secret Society episode, and that's one of my favorites of the OG Justice League series, but let's see what Ollie is talking about, the Green Arrow.
Wow. Seems to me you treat her just like another cape.
I was never happy about Kara going into the family business, but now that she's decided it's what she wants to do, I've tried to step back and let her develop into her own person. I didn't want her living in the shadow of being Superman's cousin.
This may shock you, but she's proud to be your cousin. She changed her costume to look more like yours.
Yes, and I'm very proud. But don't tell her.
No, that's a job for Superman.
That's a job for Superman. Dude, this is compelling. I like how... So this episode is focusing on Supergirl. She'll go to the future. It just reminds me of the recent Leechia Doom, or not Leechia Doom, Leechia Superheroes animated movie.
Where are we anyway? Approximately 1,000 years into your future, in what you'd call the 31st century.
Hold up. Okay, like, I already knew about that. 31st century, time travel, all that. Like, Leechia superheroes, I know a lot about. But at the beginning, Braniac 5, or no, he didn't say it, but Bouncy Boy said 3 heroes from the past go to the future, and one of them does not return. Now, I'm pretty sure Jon Stewart is going back. I'm pretty sure Oliver Queen is going back. So, Green Lantern, Green Arrow, they're returning. Supergirl, I don't think so. And I think she's going to want to stay because she feels out of her elements in the past. Like Ollie said in the past, like, it must feel like she's in the Stone Age. She went from beyond Krypton with all this technology to now on Earth, our planets, where technology's not as advanced, but this far future, the 31st century, it's probably more in line with what she knows on Krypton. Krypton in the 31st century are very similar in technology advancements. So I wouldn't be surprised if she sticks around, especially in the comics and in the recent movie. Her and Braniac 5, they have a relationship. Supergirl and Braniac 5. So if they make a relationship in this episode, that'll give her more reason to stick behind. Guys, I can kind of see where this is going. Maybe it'll be unpredictable. Right now, I'm just predicting, and we'll see where this Legion superhero... I keep saying Legion Doom, but they're very similar. Okay, we'll see where this Legion superhero story goes. Yup.
Galaxy-spanning force, not unlike your Justice.
Lightning Lad.
Criminals called the Fatal Five attacked our new headquarters, captured all our...
Okay, I'm gonna pause again. I'm sorry. I gotta look at all these members. Hold up. Let's see. And he said the Fatal Five, which makes sense. The Fatal Five are the villains to the Legion superheroes, but let's see. Alright. How many of these do I recognize? We got Saturn Girl, we got Lightning Lad, we got Phantom Girl. That guy I recognize, but I do not remember his name. That guy I do not recognize. He looks like a big rock. And then this guy, I do recognize, but I don't know his name. And then these two I don't recognize. Well, I recognize their design, but not, I don't remember their name. Like, a lot of the names in the Legion of Superheroes, I do not remember, because that's a lot of, like, weird names. Other than Saturn Girl, Lightning Lad, it's a toss-up. Which of them is my favorites, Bouncy Boy or Lightning Lad? I always go back and forth. Dang. Dude, I like how, dude, yeah, Green Arrow is under a spell now. He is done. And I like how Emerald Empress, she was like the Green Lantern. It's the Green Lantern, or the Green Lanterns, like Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, they go up against her in the comics. Like, there's actually a rivalry there. So I like that they acknowledge that.
Scion receptors.
Hey, that machine in the lobby still works.
Oh, thanks.
Dude, Kara, she is down bad for Braniac 5. Dude, when she said she wanted to cop a feel, I was like, yo, like on this show, Supergirl saying that, I never expected to hear her say that. Supergirl and Braniac 5, they are definitely going to have a relationship. Now, Green Arrow, Oliver Queen, he's just gonna step back and watch. And just try and make it home. At this point, she's like, man, I am out of my elements. I shouldn't be here.
Back on Argo, we use psionic
Argo, okay.
Controls.
Admit it, genius. You're in love with her.
The person we just met. Moreover, as a Kaluan, I'm ruled by intellect, not emotion. So,
Nah. Bro.
Increased sweat gland production, shortness of breath, ability to concentrate. I thought it was guilt, but I am in love.
He is in love.
Just call me Cupid, Junior. Never miss.
He never misses. I like that. Call him Cupid. Cupid shoots arrows. I know it's obvious, but I still find it so cool.
You two are stuck with each other.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It is? Okay. Dude, Green Arrow being the best wingman. He's wingmanning for Supergirl. I dig that. Dude, Green Arrow, I love his character in this show. He's just so wholesome. Like, yeah, he can be sarcastic. He has a lot of charisma. That's the better way to say it. Just how he supported her there. Awesome. Ooh. This guy's cool too. His design, like the brain.
You can't stop Validus with that toy.
Validus. Okay.
Where I want it.
Oh, oh. That was smooth. That was way too smooth. You see how that arrow went off the wall into another wall, then down? The name of that villain is Validus. Do you guys see why I forget the names? Like, that is such a random name. Like, how would I remember that? Like, Half a Man, I could remember that. Emerald Empress, I could remember that. Validus, not so much. I remember the design, though, because it's dope. Okay, right here.
You can't stop Validus with
This
that
is
toy.
dope.
Rusty, I got him right where I want him.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Dude, whoa, whoa, that is a cool image. It's kind of reminding me of like Crisis on Infinite Earths, where that one cover where Superman is holding Supergirl. Supergirl just died and all the heroes are behind him and Superman is crying. But this time we got Jon Stewart holding her body. I don't think she's dead, but she's definitely messed up and severely injured. And all the Legion superhero members behind him. That is an awesome image, and the flags below, that is the best image of the episode. Like, that is iconic, honestly. So cool. Dude, bouncy boy! Bouncy boy! That's my guy! We gotta watch that bounce again. That was so cool. I've been waiting for that all episode, honestly. Look at this. Yeah! I love Bouncy Boy. He's so cool.
I'm not going back.
Ah, that's... I knew it. Didn't I predict it? She would stick around for him. She wouldn't die. She would just stay in the future.
History says Supergirl never returned from this mission because she decided to stay in the future.
Yeah, exactly.
She knows.
She knows.
Now, this boy Kara likes so much.
I knew he was going to talk about it. Yo, does he have a name? Okay, pause. Okay, I noticed that, the Gentleman Ghost will be in the next episode. I hear how the end credits spoil the next episode. But still, okay, Gentleman Ghost, I can't wait to see him. But dude, how you just asked that? Oh, so this boy, does he have a name? Dude, how would you answer that? Braniac 5. Oh yeah, it's just, you know, a descendant of one of your greatest villains. Like, no biggie. Like, that is a hard question to answer. I guess I would tell Superman, if I was Green Arrow and Jon Stewart, the Green Lantern there, I'd be like, he's this guy. Oh, they call him Brainy. Like, yeah, that's his name. Brainy. Is that like his nickname? Yeah, it's just his nickname. What's his real name? We didn't find out. So we just call him Brainy. And then Superman, kind of sounds like Braniac. No, definitely not that. Like, or honestly, just tell him the truth. I think Superman would be cool with it. But that was a great way to end the episode. And yeah, the episode was kind of predictable. Like, I knew she wasn't going to die, and she would stick around for Braniac 5. They would have a relationship, even though it was a rushed relationship. Like, it went by so quickly. They met each other. She called him cute. He fell in love. She fell in love. And then now they're just together in one day. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, guys, the ending I really liked. It was a good full circle moment and very wholesome ending. Just Superman being like, hey, I should listen to you, Ollie. And then Ollie, Green Arrow, telling him, nah, it's all good. She knows. But yeah, guys, the next thing I want to talk about is how this episode was very similar to the recent Legion of Superheroes animated movie. And yeah, that movie definitely took a lot of inspiration from this episode in terms of Supergirl and Braniac 5 having a relationship, falling in love quickly, and then Supergirl staying in the future, not returning to the past. Superman struggling to acknowledge that, hey, maybe Supergirl does not just want to be Superman's cousin, but her own superhero, her own name. So yeah, very similar in those aspects. Now, I do think that this episode did a lot better. Like, the Legion of Superheroes movie is good, but it kind of drags till the end, where this episode kept me entertained all the way throughout. And I love the animation in this series. It's better than the animation in the new Tomorrowverse movies. Like, the animation in the new movies are good, but this old school animation for the DCAU, it's just so good. Like, it's peak animation for me. Like, I love it. But yeah, guys, I really like those similarities. And yeah, the story was predictable. I predicted basically everything. She would almost die, she would stay in the future, and then be with Braniac 5, the relationship. So I saw that coming. But let's talk about the Braniac 5 and Supergirl romance. So that's very prominent in the comics a lot. Like, the whole Supergirl being in the future storyline hinges on her relationship with Braniac 5. It's all about that. Yeah, she's in the future. The similarities between Krypton and the 31st century are evident, but that's not really focused on in the comics. It's more just her relationship with Braniac 5. And I thought that relationship was showcased pretty well in this episode. Just their back and forth dialogue and how they fall in love, and at the end they have a really good dynamic. They have good chemistry. Now, do I think it was a little rushed? Yeah, of course. Like, they met in one day, fell in love, and now they're together. But at the same time, it's one episode, it's 22 minutes, it's not like a whole movie, and we're not getting like a two-parter. Oh, this whole story was in one episode, so I don't blame them for rushing the romance a little bit. And it didn't feel too rushed. Not rushed to the point that it took away from the story, just rushed enough that I want to acknowledge it. But another thing I want to talk about is how this episode paid homage to that Crisis on Infinite Earths cover, issue number 7. Now, I kind of already talked about my reaction, but I just wanted to note on it one more time. I thought that was so cool. John Stewart holding Supergirl, thinking that she's dead, the Legion of Superheroes behind him, and it's just that awesome image. It's my favorite image in this episode, and yeah, it's very similar to issue number 7 of the original Crisis from the 80s, where we see in that cover, issue number 7, Superman, he's crying, he's holding Supergirl, who just got killed by the Anti-Monitor, and all these heroes, including ones from the Legion of Superheroes, are behind him. So yeah, great homage. And my next topic I want to talk about is the trio. The trio we got in this episode that was similar to the trio we got in the series premiere of this series, Justice League Unlimited. In the series premiere, Initiation, you see Green Arrow, Supergirl, and John Stewart, the Green Lantern, team up. And at first, John Stewart and Kara, they're kind of against each other. Like, John, he doesn't approve of how Kara acts. He thinks she is too reckless. Whereas Oliver, Green Arrow, like him and Kara, Supergirl, they hit off immediately. Like, they're friends. They're cool. But in this episode, to see the character development of this trio, alright, Green Arrow and Supergirl, they're still kind of the same, like they were always cool with each other, but to see John just mentor Supergirl and be proud of her and actually care for her and no longer think that she's reckless but a hero, it just shows that developments of mentor and students to now just hero to hero. They both respect each other to a high degree. And that just shows the development of the show. I'm about to finish the series, guys. We got 3 more episodes. Well, no, we got 4 more episodes. Yeah, we got 3 more episodes of this season, and then epilogue, and then we're done. And it's just crazy to me that we've gotten this far. And I really appreciate all you guys who've been watching these Justice League Unlimited reactions, even though I take breaks at times because of life. But yeah, I've been loving this show, and I just love the development here. But yeah, guys, overall, this episode was a lot of fun. Great action, a great story. Just going to the 31st century and seeing the Legion of Superheroes. And speaking of the Legion of Superheroes, there was a lot of them in this episode, a lot of members. And I pulled up a wiki page that has all the different members that showed up in this episode. Now, the ones I did recognize were obviously Supergirl, Braniac 5, Saturn Girl, Lightning Lad, Bouncy Boy. Bouncy Boy is my favorite. Timberwolf, I did talk about in the reaction, but I did notice him, Shadow Lass, and I think that's it. Now, who else showed up? Okay, we had Block, we had Chameleon Boy, We had Colossal Boy. They're all called Boy. Bouncy Boy, Colossal Boy, Cosmic Boy, Douglas Nolan, okay, Pharaoh Lad, Lightning Lad, Shadow Lass, Saturn Girl, Timber Wolf, Wildfire, and Ultra Boy. Okay, so I got like half of them. There's a few I forgot their name, but I recognized all their designs. Their designs were a little different from the comics, especially Timberwolf. But we also, for the villains, we had Validus. Validus was really cool. I couldn't remember his name, but his design is so dope. He's just huge. Atomic Skull, Blockbuster. They showed up at the beginning with a training montage. Dr. Cyber, Queen Bee. We also had Emerald Empress. I recognized her. And yeah, there's a bunch of characters in this episode. I recognized a few, didn't recognize others, but you guys tell me down below, what were your favorite 3 characters in this episode that were not a part of the main cast? So not Supergirl, not Jon Stewart, not Green Arrow, not Superman, and not Braniac 5, but all the others you can list down below. My top 3 are going to be Bouncy Boy, Lightning Lad, and Validus. I really like those 3 characters. But yeah guys, one more thing I want to talk about is there is a Legion Superhero show, an AMH show that came out after Justice League Unlimited ended, and it was supposed to be based off this episode, but they changed a few things, and I actually haven't watched that show. You guys actually commented about the show in my Legion Superheroes animated movie reaction. Some of you guys want me to check out that show. I think it's like 2 or 3 seasons. It follows a young Clark Kent, Superman. He joins the Legion of Superheroes in the future, and you just follow their adventures. It sounds like a lot of fun, but I need to know, guys, comment down below, do you really want me to react to that? Because I don't want to react to it and you guys don't write comments and the video doesn't get shared or liked a lot or not a lot of views, because there's a lot of other shows I want to check out too, and I'm busy on this channel and I want to make sure I'm providing the best content for you guys. So if you guys really want reactions to the Legion of Superheroes animated series, then comment down below, I want a reaction to that series. If I get a bunch of comments down below about you guys wanting reactions to that series, then I will start reactions for that series after I finish Justice League Unlimited. So it's up to you guys, alright? Up to you. But yeah guys, overall I'm going to give this episode a 9 out of 10. I highly recommend it. It was a lot of fun. But yeah guys, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Use Superman's heat vision to laser beam the subscribe button. Also laser beam that notification bell. And yeah guys, don't miss out on my next Justice League Unlimited reaction review every Monday. Kinda close to Tuesday, honestly. We are getting to the end of this Legion of Doom story, and we're getting closer to epilogue. But yeah guys, thanks for watching, and peace out.